1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. The nation is observing Yawm-e-Takreem-e-Shuhada-e Pakistan today to pay rich tribute to the martyrs. President, Prime Minister and Services Chiefs have paid rich tributes to martyrs who rendered ultimate sacrifice for integrity, sovereignty and honor of the motherland. Prime Minister has directed to immediately start work for restoration of the historic building of Radio Pakistan, Peshawar. Foreign Office says Pakistan had categorically rejected India's move to host the meeting of G20 Tourism Working Group in Srinagar. And now the news in detail. The nation is observing Yawm-e-Takreem-e-Shuhada-e Pakistan today to pay rich tribute to the martyrs who laid their lives while protecting the motherland and its people. In this regard, the main ceremony was held at General Headquarters in Rawalpindi today. Chief of Army Staff General Asim Munir visited the Martyrs Monument, laid floral wreath and offered Fatiha. Later, prominent personalities also laid the floral wreath at the Martyrs Monument. These included, amongst others, the families of martyrs, students and senior veterans. In connection with Yawm-e-Takreem-e-Shuhada-e Pakistan, separate ceremonies were held at Naval and Pakistan Air Force Headquarters in Islamabad. At the Naval Headquarters, Naval Chief Amjad Khan Niazi laid floral wreath at the Martyrs Monument. At the PAF Headquarters, Air Chief Marshal Zahir Ahmed Babar laid floral wreath at the Martyrs Monument. A ceremony was also held at the Joint Staff Headquarters Rawalpindi, where floral wreaths were laid at the Martyrs Monument. President Dr. Arif Alvi, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif and the services chiefs have, in their messages on the occasion of Yawm-e-Takreem-e-Shuhada-e Pakistan, have paid rich tributes to the martyrs of Pakistan who rendered ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty for ensuring integrity, sovereignty and honor of the nation and the motherland. In his message, the President said the entire nation is proud of its valiant martyrs who displayed the spirit of patriotism and fearlessness in testing times throughout the history. In a tweet on the occasion, the Prime Minister reaffirmed the pledge to uphold the honor and respect of martyrs. According to ISPR, Chairman, Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee, Services Chiefs, retired services officers and representatives of civil society also paid rich tributes to martyrs of Pakistan. Prime Minister Muhammad Shehbaz Sharif has directed the Federal Minister for Information and Broadcasting to immediately start work for restoration of the historic building of Radio Pakistan, Peshawar, which was completely destroyed and set ablaze by the miscreants during violent incidents on 9th and 10th of May. He issued these directives while addressing a ceremony during his visit to Radio Pakistan, Peshawar today. Minister for Information Maryam Aurangzeb, Federal Ministers, Governor and Chief Minister of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Director General Radio Pakistan and other authorities were also present on this occasion. The Prime Minister expressed his dismay over the loss of precious and historic archival record that was completely destroyed and torched by the violent mob. On this occasion, the Prime Minister also announced payment of pending 2 months' salaries to Radio Pakistan employees. Pakistan has appreciated China, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt and Oman for not attending the G20 meeting in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. At her weekly news briefing in Islamabad today, Foreign Office spokesperson Mumtaz Zara Baloch said these countries have stood for international law and for the primacy of the United Nations Charter. The spokesperson said Pakistan had categorically rejected India's move to host the meeting of G20 Tourism Working Group in Srinagar. She said India has clearly failed in hiding the reality in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir behind a veneer of normalcy as demonstrated by low-level representation and the absence of a number of important invitees at the Srinagar meeting. In Yemen, the government says it is facing financing difficulties following a drop in public revenues caused by Houthi attacks on oil export ports. Speaking at a cabinet meeting in port city of Aden, Prime Minister Ma'in Abdul Malik emphasized financial difficulties the government is currently grappling with in fulfilling its responsibilities. Meanwhile, Abdullah al-Sadi, Yemen's permanent representative to the United Nations, stressed need to pressure the Houthis to stop targeting vital facilities and infrastructure in the country. In the 5th unofficial one-day international between Pakistan Shaheens and Zimbabwe Select, Pakistan scored short while ago in Harare today. Earlier, Zimbabwe Select won the toss and elected to field. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.